What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey,
What's up?
Adriel. Hi, Adriel. You know,
You
no,
gotta
no.
wave up high.
Hi. You not gonna smile? No. Okay. No. Oh, he said no. Okay. Well, at least we got a half a wave. Welcome back, y'all. How y'all been?
Woo, child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
Just
they
gonna
included
look.
some
You're not
something
gonna
with
say
it.
hey. You gonna speak?
They brought
No.
something with it. I don't know. Why you whispering?
I have no clue because he showed on whisper. That
Lord.
is not his thing to whisper.
Oh, we are back. We are back. We are back, y'all. Breaking Barriers podcast. We got a lot going on this week in these social media streets.
Ooh.
A lot going on. So, for those of you who do not know who we are the Breaking Barriers podcast, and we are back this week with some more good topics to discuss with the good people. I will introduce my co-host so we can get
Oh, you
into
want to
it.
say hi? Sorry,
Hey,
Adrian
Adrian.
wants to say hey.
Hi,
You know how he
Adrian.
be acting.
Hey.
Hi. And you still mean mugging. Oh, I got a smile. Hi. Looking like your little sister. Look, he got his cup. He good. I will go ahead and introduce you so we can get this show on the road because I am tired. Okay. I got to get up early in the morning. First, I will introduce Daddy Daycare over there, Mr. Adrian Taylor, aka,
Mr. GC.
aka.
I guess I don't miss.
If shooting your shot was a person. And then we got our girl, Miss Drina, aka,
Drina dream.
aka.
Drina finds out.
Yes, we got some stuff to find out today, honey. You hear me? Y'all folks been out here cutting up.
For real. And then we have our host. She always got the most going on. Miss Dee Dee, Miss AKA,
The core queen.
AKA.
I need a nap. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yes.
I need a vacation. That's what I need for real. Vacation.
Today was a day.
Yeah.
Throw some of that over here.
Yeah. It's this. Whew. Well, y'all, we're gonna start out because this has been one week. Like it's been so much going on, and since the hottest topic of the week has been the college basketball games, we're gonna talk about both the men and the women. What y'all thought? And yeah, it was interesting this week. First, did y'all watch the men and the women?
I only watched it.
I tried. I tried.
I didn't. I forgot.
I
forgot
tried
to-
last night. Like I tried, and it was horrible.
Mm.
I mean, I watched the first half, and after that, I was like, I'm. You know how you like? I'm not finna stay up for this.
Yeah.
I literally, I'm not staying up for this because I think the first half it was after 10 o'clock. So
Oh.
yeah, it didn't start until like 9.
Oh,
So yeah, I
No.
watched the first half, and I said, I'm not watching this. I'm not. This is boring. So
Yeah. I forgot it was on. I really forgot the guys' game was on last night.
I knew it was on, but I didn't want to watch it. I mean, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to watch it. But it's over with. They're gonna have to figure out a new model for the guys. Otherwise, it's just not entertaining. It's not entertaining at all. You can tell the guys that go to college are the B and C level. The A level guys aren't going to college anymore. So it's just tough to watch.
Yeah.
It's just tough to watch. Because think about this, right? You have the guy to win. think about the girls that win National Player of the Year. They go on and be superstars. Guys that win, you can't even name a guy that won National Player of the Year in probably the last 5 years.
No.
It's over with. Good night. You want to say good night? All right.
Good night, Adrielle.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's smiling, though. See, he's smiling.
Good night, cutie.
Hey, good night.
Oh, good night. Oh, we got it. You watch the men play?
I did not watch the men, but what was interesting to me was so they had some streaming platforms that were showing the games, or that were advertising that they were showing the games, like HBO Max, but they were only showing the men's games. I was like, nobody wants to watch this. Y'all need to be showing the women's game.
Yeah. Hear me out. Old T Spring said, yeah, I watched the game and I don't see any future NBA superstars on either team.
The guy that scored 37 points, I think he won National Player of the Year, but everybody like he might not even get drafted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's 7'4". Say he's too slow.
Oh, hey.
So. Well, so what y'all think about the women's game?
That was a good game.
Great.
I'm gonna be honest. I was a little nervous at first because I thought South Carolina was gonna have to play against Iowa and the refs. Right. In the first quarter, I seen your girl getting away with a lot of push-offs, and and she was getting the whistle. I was like, this they're gonna have to fight the refs too in this game. So we'll see what happened. But it was a great game. They came back, put them clamps on that girl, and I was proud. I was happy. I was proud, for South Carolina done. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of hers forever, just like I'm pretty sure everybody else. So just to see her evolve and grow from being a standout, because people got to understand, like, this isn't just some coach that played college and was mid-tier, mid-level. Like, no, she been a superstar. She had a superstar college career, superstar professional career, and she's a superstar coach. So, big ups to her for keeping that same level of professionalism and balling out, man. I'm proud of her.
And big ups to her for repping Philly, because we get such a bad rep about being mean, attitudes, nasty, and she is just a class act. Like T Spring said, Dawn Staley won with so much class and grace. Like she and I don't know if either of you have ever met her in person. I had the honor of sitting with her in the stands at one of my daughter's basketball tournaments when she was in high school, and she was there recruiting, scouting kids. And my son was really bad when he was little, and he was just cutting up. And she sat there and she played with him the whole time, took him to get snacks, making sure he was good the whole time that we was in there. She's just an amazingly genuine person. She's like that for real in real life. So I was so happy for her.
I was happy for her.
Yeah. And did y'all see the backlash that CNN got about the picture they used to announce the championship when they won?
No, I didn't see.
The headline said, South Carolina defeats Iowa in the championship game, and the picture that they used was of Iowa and Caitlin Clark.
Oh, wow.
They got so much backlash, and they went. I think, I don't know how long it took them, but they changed it like either the next day or a few hours later or whatever it was. But I was like,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's real crazy. That's real crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Your peoples did it.
Yeah, your folks.
CNN, your peoples.
I don't even watch the news, sir. It can't come on my TV if it tried to.
I did see somebody online say they wondered if Emmanuel, what's his name, Ocho. They wondered if he had anything to say about Caitlin Clark crying, after her loss.
Yeah, he was out of order. Order.
It's just really a weird thing to say. Like these people are doing this, and you have played at a level, a professional level. Like you can't tell me you never cried after a game. Like
Yeah, it was weird.
it was
That's
crazy.
hey, we be throwing that word industry plant around. Like I feel like, that's what that was, man. Like, huh? Like we all talk trash and then we all feel it when we defeat. That's in real life, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You take an L, it hurt, but you're gonna bounce back. And it's like,
Right.
like she ain't no human, like she can't have emotions.
Right.
Like everybody done been there. And the timing was all wrong. I didn't like it. He should have kept that to himself. He definitely lost me. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just distasteful. It was just really distasteful. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it.
And if y'all don't know what we're talking about, there's a sports analyst, commentator, whatever you want to call him. His name is Emmanuel Acho. I believe he played in some sport, whatever he did.
He played football. He played for your squad.
Whatever he did. We're not acknowledging him. He got on live television after Angel Reese did her press conference, and she cried about, she was emotional about, it's going to be her last game pretty much, possibly at that time. And she got emotional. And people aren't used to seeing her that way because she's a very expressive and assertive player. So he got on TV and said that you can't get on here and cry after you've been the big bad wolf all this time, and now you want people to feel sorry for you. Like, it was unacceptable. It was distasteful, and it was disrespectful. Like, and she's a kid, to be honest with you. For all intents and purposes, she's a kid.
And that's that thing, man. They label you the big bad wolf. What? Because you playing basketball and you talking? You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
what
jogging?
You do.
Like everybody do that. You know what I'm saying?
Caitlyn do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. I don't like it. Now you cry. Like, what you mean? Like, I lost. I'm in my feelings. It hurt. And then this is my last game. Like, all of these emotions. Well, you can't have it both ways. What? When did she say I'm the biggest and the baddest person on the planet? And you know what I mean? Like, I don't have any emotions. She ain't never claimed that or said nothing like that. So
from him,
Didi, that's your boy. That's your boy, Didi.
Coming from him is even crazier because he built his platform up, like extending an olive branch to non-people of color who have, showed signs of racism. Like, he had a show, like, I think it's called like Hear Me Out. Like, you want to give them an olive branch, but you can't get this college girl a pass after she, like, all these emotions. Like, that's just crazy. And I think Matt Barnes put it best when he talked about how the media made her a villain. Like, she wasn't a villain, but they made him a villain. And so, like, you just use it to your advantage. But you can't tell me if it's anything you passionate about and you lose, like, that's gonna hurt anybody.
Yep. Yeah. And that was a in your face, real time depiction of what Black women deal with. We can't be expressive, or we're gonna be labeled aggressive. We're gonna be labeled combative. We're gonna be labeled just angry, emotional every single time. If a white woman like Caitlyn, I'm about to say Jenner, Caitlin Clark does it, it's a whole different spin on it. You're not going to get that same response.
Yeah.
I'm with you. You know what was crazy? I know this kind of turned it into another conversation, but I didn't realize how bad that was until I realized it. And what I'm talking about is what you said about Black women and how they're looked at, and how, if they have an attitude, it's like the worst thing, right? You cannot not smile. You cannot not be extremely pleasant, right? Because we know typically if a Hispanic woman has an attitude, bad attitude, oh, it's spicy. Ooh, yeah, I love it. And you like, nah, that's just a stank attitude. Like, but I realized that people do justify other cultures when they have a stank attitude, but then when sisters have a quote unquote stank attitude, you know what? You ain't even gotta have a stank attitude. It's how it's perceived.
Yeah.
Right. It's like how it's perceived. Like, if you're not, meaning like, okay, if you just straight face, you chilling, dang girl, why you ain't smiling? Like, because maybe I'm in thought, like I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know I had to walk around with a smile on my face at all times. Like just that in its way is like, oh, she mean, oh, she a mean girl, she ain't nice, and it's sad. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, like T Springs just said, they showed Caitlyn talking shit and they called it passionate.
Passion. It's labeled different.
Yep, they did the same to Tom Brady. Yep.
Passion.
It is crazy. Like the amount of times as a woman just walking around in day-to-day life, strangers will stop you and be like, why you look so mad? What's wrong? Dang, girl, what's on your mind? Like, what?
You want me to tap dance for you, son? That what you want?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I used to think that was like an icebreaker for guys. That's what I thought, initially. Like, oh, he just, that's his end of speak to you. But then you just realize, like, no, they feel some kind of way because you just not smiling and yucking. And like I said, I see that all the time where fellas is like, they give passes, even us, giving passes to others and justifying. And then when it comes to our own, it's like any little thing. See, that's why I don't.
That's why I got a passport.
Didi, I ain't want to go there today.
Yeah, T Springs, they can't ask white women. They don't ask white women to smile because the last motherfucker that even attempted or thought or considered or they lied about ended up being dragged down the street and unrecognizable in his coffin called Emmett Till. So they don't ask white women to do shit like that.
No.
Crazy.
No. Huh. That's all you got out of it, huh? That's it.
It's crazy because I met this the guy next door. He was getting his yard done, and it was a Mexican guy doing the yard. So I was like, "Oh shoot, can you do my yard?" So me and the Mexican guy get to talking. He got his kids out there working with him. Cool guy, and he just was like, I don't even know what made him start telling me the story, but he starts telling me about his ex-wife, who was also Latino, Mexican, or whatever, and how she was so evil. And when they got divorced, like she got him locked up for no reason. And I said, so it ain't just black women, huh? It's crazy women.
It's crazy women.
Yes, there are crazy women in all cultures. We see it.
Yeah.
We see it all the time.
But let the passport bros talk, tell it. They getting the hell away from black American women because we the only ones. We the only ones.
They better watch 90 Day Fiance because they be on there cutting up. Them women be real spicy.
Yo, man, that's what I be trying to tell. Like, it is love who you love, right? Whatever. But if you trying to go somewhere to run away from something, you're gonna get the same outcome. You're gonna get the same outcome, or you're gonna overcompensate in that country and get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is big.
Come on, T Springs, tell the people, teach them. The white women are the only ones on Snap. They got a whole TV series because of how crazy white women are.
Hey man,
it's wild, baby. It's wild in these streets.
I'm scared of them.
And not only do they not get the type of approach that black women get, whenever those women are on Snap, those women are like fetishized, like Jodi Arias. Remember the lady she killed? That guy, like, men were writing to her like they were really interested, like they were like after her, like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, she couldn't have did that. It's like this girl murdered this man in cold blood and then called the police to talk to them about it.
They're crazy. Well, speaking of white women, this song got shit to do. But the next topic we're gonna talk about, I have the video because I don't think we could have explained this clearly enough without a video before we talk about this shit. I don't know if you guys are familiar, people in the comments, if you're familiar with the comedian Gerard Carmichael from the Carmichael Show, stand-up comedian. He's been in the news a lot lately. So much so that he actually, I believe, was Donkey of the Day today on the Breakfast Club. But he did a stand-up bit, and I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and then we're gonna talk about it. Brace yourself.
I sometimes joke to him that like our relationship is like that of like a slave and the master son who like teaches me how to read by candlelight. Yeah, he groans too because he's a good person. He doesn't like that fucking joke. I like that joke. That's my burden. I think that shit's hilarious. Yes, sir. Marie Antoinette, sir? I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's it's a joke. That's funny.
It makes me sick to my stomach. It is so disgusting.
To even like think that that's a funny joke is so awkward to me. Like you think that you role playing with your white boyfriend as a slave is funny. That's lie. That and then the crazy part was that he, I believe, not too long ago was trying to clown Dave Chappelle because about Dave Chappelle and his trans jokes. And he was saying, Dave Chappelle, your legacy is going to be tarnished because when I Google your name, everything that comes up is about trans jokes. I was like, this is bad, sir. This is really bad.
That's your boy.
It's like his career just like took a nosedive, like a drastic nosedive. Like it's crazy for all of this to be unfolding because I really hadn't heard anything about him like in the last few years, and then all of a sudden it pops up saying, "Oh, he's gay." Okay, then I don't hear about him, and the next thing you know, he has a reality show. One talking about he was professing his love to Tyler the Creator, who shut him down, and then he's talking about playing slave and slave master with his white boyfriend. Like what?
And Tyler the Creator was his best friend, right? Like they were actually best friends.
They're
That
best
is
friends.
so awkward. Lord Jesus.
Very, very awkward. Like all of this, but like not only it's so effed up for him to even come up with that in his mind, but then you find somebody that goes along with it. What do you think that person really thinks about you? What? This is not something you can turn off and turn on. This ain't like dominatrix type stuff. This is what are we talking about?
Like, okay, yeah, this. And it's funny that you mentioned that he had like we hadn't seen him for a long time, and then he resurfaced. And it's sad because this is what a lot of them entertainers do to get that shock value, to get the clickbait, to get out there. Okay, well, gay it is.
Ugh. This has gone farther than that. Way, way past that. Whose name is Just Squeezy?
Huh?
Who is Just Squeezy?
I don't know. Y'all know that Hear Me Out on here is a comedian. He said his career is extremely high. He's just not on black TV.
Yeah,
I mean, he came out the gates running, and because I'm just thinking about it, right? So he had his own TV show. He was on Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did do a lot of other things, but then he just kind of faded. So I'm definitely I know him, and I know a lot of his work because he does more writing now than actually being in front of the camera. But now that he's back in front of the camera, it's weird. Just to see that conversation with him and Tyler the Creator was like, I don't know. It seemed like a spoof when I watched it, and that maybe that's just me. It just looked like a spoof. It didn't look real. It looked like they was acting. Hey, I ain't saying it ain't real, but it just didn't look real. And then when I see him on TV, on that, with the clips that I've seen, it just seems unreal.
Seems forced.
There you go. I couldn't find the word. I was trying to find, but it seems forced. It doesn't seem genuine. And I don't know where it's coming from. but it just seems weird.
Yeah. Ladrina, this is my daughter. She has a TikTok where she does. People really sit here and tune into her cleaning. You can't see her; she's just cleaning stuff. They're obsessed with watching her wring out mops and sponges and clean the sinks, and it's weird.
Listen,
they love it.
Whatever works.
I watch those rug cleaning videos. Those rug cleaning videos. I watch those all night.
Oh my God. And she was her reason why she was pregnant was the smell of cleaning supplies. So that's
right. Y'all boy, Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah, poor Gerard. So did y'all see the solar eclipse?
Yes. No. Oh, okay.
All we had was clouds. You couldn't see nothing.
I ain't seen that either. I mean, I ain't had the glasses either, so I don't.
Yeah, so it didn't do like some of the places where it totally blacked out, but it definitely got dark, and it looked like it was clouds, but meaning like it looked like what it would look like if it was cloudy, but there was no clouds, of course, right? And so it just kind of got dark for a little while, and then as it passed on, then it's like cool. But yeah, I seen it. It's pretty cool to see. I wish it was like some places. I know people in Ohio and Cleveland area, like it totally blacked out. And so I got a couple pictures send me a couple pictures, and where I'm like, now that would have been like crazy to see.
Right.
Totally blacked out. So
yeah.
I seen it. Pretty cool.
I
had my shades. I ain't had no special. So I'm like, my eyes straight. I just had on shades. I ain't had no. No, like they said no special. Like
Adrian said, we thugging outside.
Hey man, I just I just threw my shades on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would have done.
I mean, because I'm trying to figure like what kind of shit. I think that was just a plot to sell some shades, man. Like what kind of shades? As long as it got the UV, the proper coating, right? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all can help me out, but just for this, some shades, I'm good.
I should have taken a picture of it with my phone since I have a Samsung and they have like the camera does something where you can actually see it. I don't know. I didn't have time. I was getting my taxes done. I didn't have time for that. Doing some stuff.
Wait until the last minute, ain't you?
Yeah, the last minute to pay. I'm not on a rush to pay them people.
Hey man, go and get it out the way. Put that money to the side quarterly.
I'm good. They get their money on the 15th.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
Direct debit, just take it. So y'all, this next topic really bothered me to my core. Really bothered me. And not the topic itself, but the reactions from the topic. So I'm not sure if you guys saw J. Cole's apology to Kendrick Lamar at Dreamville this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why the reactions bothered me was because I found it extremely disturbing and shocking how majority Black men got online and called this man soft, said, "Oh, he lame," all this stuff. For this man getting on stage and number one, holding himself accountable for not being true to himself, feeling pressure to do something he really didn't want to do, and saying it didn't sit right with his spirit. And then in the next breath, Black men out here talking about they can't be vulnerable, people be clowning them, they call them soft, women holding stuff against them. I'm like, which one y'all want it to be? Because in my opinion, most of the time when men are being called soft, it's from other men. It ain't from women. So I was just very clueless as to why this man don't want no kind of rap beef. He trying to keep his spirit clear and clean of whatever journey he on. But for some reason that rubbed people the wrong way. They wanted controversy. And I don't understand. All for the sake of rap.
Yeah.
But then we want to talk about Black men's mental health. You gotta make it make sense for me.
Is it people want the rap beef? You know what I mean? They want to hit them bars. They want to hit them go back and forth. Is it that, or is it more? You know what I'm saying? Because one, they are cool. Like, I don't know if people knew that or not. They cool. I guess he caught a stray. Really, Kendrick be going at Drake, but Drake don't say Drake don't typically say nothing back. And so, I mean, did he get hit? Yeah, kind of, but it was more directed at Drake than him. And like you said, I think it was just one of those things, man, where he's like, man, why am I in this? Like, I ain't got time for this. Like, I'm doing festivals, I'm selling shows. Like, I ain't got no beef with this brother, man. Like, and so he apologized. That takes a big person. Like, I don't get why anybody would look at him as soft, because in my eyes, it's harder to apologize when you're wrong than to just roll with it, right? A lot of people, which they do something wrong, they just roll with it. Like, they ain't gonna apologize. They just like it didn't happen. But for him to, on his platform, right? Like, that's his show, to apologize and say it just didn't sit right on, that's big. I applaud him for that. You know what I'm saying? That's big.
Heck yeah.
That's real big. As a man, as a brother, that's real big.
Absolutely. I don't understand.
I was really surprised that J. Cole even responded at all.
Me too.
Because, like I said, him and Kendrick have been doing that back and forth thing for quite some time now. Like, they will, whenever he had no profits, and then Kendrick Lamar got on Control with Big Sean, like, just calling people out saying I'm the greatest. And I mean, plenty of people have said that before, but that there's always been a respect between the two of them. So yeah, he definitely just caught a stray because he was on a song with Drake. Because I think Kendrick want Drake to prove, like, okay, yeah, you could sell records, but like lyrically, you really not there with us lyrically. Like you can't go around with me, J. Cole. But so I was surprised to wake up and see J. Cole had responded. But I think both of y'all are right. For so many people to yell, like, saying they can't be vulnerable, they got to be hard all the time, and to see somebody get on stage and in front of a huge audience and online say, "Hey, I was wrong," or I just didn't like that I did that, so I apologize. The backlash has just been nuts. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to my mans that came at me. I hope you watching, because we had just had a conversation on Saturday about Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. And, to him now, this was, see, I told you, K-Dot way better than J. Cole. Look at him. He folding like a little puppy, I'm like,
No.
That post-traumatic slave disorder is deep, man. I'm telling you. It is deep.
A lot of self-hatred.
Like, why can't there be two great people that are great at what they do?
But that's the thing. They have both acknowledged. They have both acknowledged that each other is great. So you just some random street person. No, he better. Like, these two people have said that both of them are great at what they do, and like that's all it is.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think somebody had commented and said something like, well, it's just rap. Why y'all acting like it's that serious? No, because rap beats have turned into people dying.
Yeah.
That's why, and it's not that serious. Like, we ain't even looking for that between these two people. So it's just weird anyway.
Right. It's not that serious for them, but people around them, it is that serious.
Oh yeah.
We've seen that like multiple times, right?
Yep.
Where it gets super serious because the people around you.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
and, this era is very. They like controversy. They just like it. Like, it sells and it riles people up. And if it ain't got nothing to do with them, they want to see it all the time. But if something is disturbing your peace, why the hell would you do it?
Yeah.
And for him to come out and say it, because then most of the time shit like that don't come out till later, to where you done completely lost your mind. You either committed suicide or you done turned to drugs or you doing something crazy, because the industry done made you insane.
Yeah.
This man is protecting his mental health at the highest cost, and I'm glad he did it in front of everybody, and they got to see it at that level. Okay, like you can be his fan, or you don't have to be. You can go on the other way, but I know his soul is settled and his spirit is calm, so he good. I'm with him.
No, Didi, no, that's not how this go. Whatever.
These weird ass drill rappers. Do you think Jay-Z and Nas beef would have turned violent?
I think for the people around them, like the people in their camps,
Right.
maybe not the two of them, but like you always. I mean, look at
I don't know about them too.
Right.
Only because of the timing.
And you got to think too, like they were old. They were older. They were a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have entourages like that at the time too. So earlier in their career, it probably would have been a little bit like, ugh, like when they first came out, like, not early 90s, but mid to late 90s. But
yeah, because I think they had genuine, like real bar beef. We gonna do bars. Like it ain't going past this. We too old. I don't think it would have turned violent. I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. These new fake ass rappers, they retarded.
They'll kill somebody, make a song about it,
and then go desecrate their grave.
Who is y'all favorite artist that came out in the last 5 years?
Rap artist?
Yeah. Rap artist.
Oh. Let me think. Hold on.
Gloria, hallelujah.
Hey, yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Yeah, you're right. Regardless of age, time shows that there's no benefit really for the beef, and it isn't being fixed. Absolutely not. It's just ridiculous. And to think that that's just the culture is wild. Let me think. I would say, does it matter if it's a guy or a girl?
Don't matter if it's a guy or a girl.
The last 5 years? Shit.
Last 5 years. I had to say 5 because I can't say 10 because then that that opens it up. So it got to be like the last 5. Yeah.
I actually really like, for the male side, I really do like, even though he look crazy, but if you listen to what he's saying, sometimes I like him. And that's Kodak Black. I actually like him.
That's too old, Didi. Kodak like 11 years in.
Really? He been in
like 2013, something like that. Yeah.
Kodak Black?
Yeah.
How long money that girl been in?
Yes, that's where you gotta think, because it's like you like, wow, yeah, he been in the game for a minute. I would give Moneybagg Yo like last 5 years. Might do about 6, but yeah, I give Moneybagg.
Golly, that's hard then. I got none. Who we got? Include UK rappers. Millie's, I don't know who that is. White Boy out of Boston. ESTG and Lil Baby. I used to like Lil Baby, but I can't keep hearing the same shit. Like you can't. I don't want to hear you sounding the same on every song like The Baby. To me, it's like I know that's you, and everything sounds the same. But I do like Lil Baby, but I'm exhausted with it.
I like Lil Baby. I like Cardi.
I love Cardi.
See,
but I thought it was more than 5 years though.
Yeah, that's way more than 5 years too.
Bodak Yellow, I looked it up. It came out in 2018.
That's more than 5 years.
That's more than 5 years.
Like 6 years.
Still more than 5.
It's right there. Because who we got after Cardi?
Knock them type of people out. Trying to make sure I knocked her out. You know what? Glorilla done grew on me. I didn't like her at first,
I ain't like it at first.
but she got some bops. I'm like, I rock with this. This all right.
That's because the bar of music has been dropped. That's why you like that shit.
I guess because it's like, I mean, she got a couple bops. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
okay, this ain't that bad. Well, she first came out, I was like, man, ain't no way I listened to a song by her.
F-R-E-E, fuck nigga
Man,
free.
Me and my cousins went out on Saturday. Every other song was either Glorilla, Lotto, or Sexy Red.
Sexy Red just takes over.
I cannot stand Sexy
Get
Red.
sexy. Get it sexy.
I hate it.
I can't do it. I can listen to Glorilla before I listen to
Oh yeah, I can listen to Glorilla.
like Tomorrow. I like Tomorrow.
Who?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like Tomorrow.
Oh, the song. I like the one with Tomorrow too with Cardi on it.
Yeah, I like that song.
How long? No, she probably been out longer than 5 years too. Lotto, she been out way longer than 5
I like Lotto. She been grown for like 5 years.
Yeah, she right. She, she been making her way through the game, but she probably been on like what she been like doing her thing like last 5 years.
Yeah, she been on since the rap game, but she sure looks
Right,
older.
that's
than
what I'm saying.
25. She looks older than 25.
I don't know if this lady qualifies as rap, but I like Tierra Whack.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I think she do. I think she would be considered hip hop.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah,
I don't know who that
sorry.
is.
I can't really think of anybody that's been I don't know, 5 years. It's tough. I don't know if he ain't considered a rapper.
Who that?
Dude named Tusi. I don't think he's considered a rapper though. I don't know.
Is it kind of a mix? You know what I'm saying?
He's like a singing rapper.
Yeah, kind of like a singing rapper, like I guess
That's a Hibachi dude, Boss Man D-Lo. Is that the Hibachi guy?
Who? I don't even know who that
a
is.
Song called Hibachi.
I don't know that
feel
song.
like he got the worst. I used to think, what's our boy name? The light top Krishan baby daddy. What's his name?
Oh God, Blueface.
I thought Blueface had the worst cadence. That man, Boss Man D-Lo. Oh my, I cannot stand the way he rap. I be like, is this how you sound on every song? This is terrible.
Who is
That's
Boss
like
Man?
DaBaby. His song is called Hibachi. I'll look it up.
What?
The dude that be talking through the song, kind of.
Basically.
The cadence is talking.
Yeah.
I got a big truck and a big duck. Okay. Yeah. I think I done heard parts of that song, probably from like a video or something, but
trash.
I don't know.
Trash. All right, y'all. We about to go into our icebreaker topics. What is something that men do that turn women off? Everything. No, I'm joking.
Hey, little mama. Hey, little mama, can you smile for me? Hey, little mama.
Right. Then whenever you were saying that earlier, Adrian, I was like, put a pin in that because a lot of men don't know. Men talk themselves out of more pussy than anything in the world. If you would just shut up, don't say nothing.
They don't get it.
Dang.
I don't understand.
We already know if we're gonna sleep with you anyway. So why are you even just relax? Just relax.
Just shut up. Don't be coming over here talking about what your type is. Don't be over here talking about the whole why you don't smile, what's wrong. Just shut up, please. Just stop.
Okay, so what is something, because I want to put a little twist on this question. Since you say you already know if you're going to sleep with him. So what is a time, when is a time, or what happened when, you was like, at the end of the night, I'm going to give him some, and what he do for you to be like, this lame ass. I ain't
say something.
But what did he say?
I may not be about to sleep with him that night, but eventually I'm going. I already got it. Okay, I'm definitely gonna sleep with this dude. Like I like him, but like if you like for me, if you constantly harass me while we're out, like we're in a club or a bar or something like that, and you won't leave me alone, it's over with. Because a lot of times guys get overexcited. So, oh, she talking to me. She gave me her number. I'll give you an example. I went out a couple weeks ago with my homegirl for her birthday. We have a booth. I'm in the middle, so I can't get out unless they get out. The guy comes behind the booth and starts talking to me. So I'm like, okay, cute, whatever. We talking. We exchange numbers. He goes and stands in front of me the whole night and texts me and sits there and watches to see if I respond to him. I'm trying to hang with my girl. They up dancing. I don't want to dance, but they up dancing. We just having a good time. He comes back over there. Why you ain't getting up? Why you? Because I'm waiting for my food. I don't want to get up. He said, well, come stand up and come flirt with me. No. Well, you ain't going to come stand up? No, I'm not. Goes back, stands in front of me again. Well, I don't look up. I'm like, I'm just going north. He come back. He said, are you shy? Because you won't look at me. I don't want to talk to you. Like, get away from me. You're done. It's over. Block. Because why you keep on? And ain't offered a drink this whole time. Not one thing. Not a water, nothing.
Yeah. That getting too excited, like just I don't know. Like I just want men to like just shut up. Like you don't have to say something all the time. Just be quiet.
It's overwhelming, actually. Especially if we out and we mingling. Like I just met you. And I'm with my friends, you with your friends. Go do what you came to do. You got the number. We'll talk later.
And I really, if a man brings up sex too soon, you out of here. What you even brought that up? Why you even brought that up? What you even talking about that for? Like, just.
And then if you go out somewhere and the guy don't talk to you the whole time y'all in somewhere, like he's saying he saw you, whatever, because this happened to the same night. And we walking out the door and you trying to talk to me. No, nigga, you see me in there the whole time. Now you want to come talk to me because you ain't want to buy me no drink in there. Right. Not that I need you to buy me a drink, but I know your game. You trying to talk to me in the parking lot, so you ain't obligated in here. Get out my face.
Get out my face.
No.
Or I thought you was gonna say if they see you all night and then some type of way they find you like on social media and they hit you up like, hey, I saw you in the club, blah blah. What? Are you a stalker? How did you find me on here?
That message will never get through.
That, like, if they approach you at the gas station.
T-Spring, I'm so afraid to bring up sex and I end up saying dumb stuff. What you be saying, T? What you be saying?
That's crazy.
If like I'm sure it's happened to Didi too. Like you'll be pumping your gas and a man will come and talk to you the whole time you pumping your gas. Like, sir, get away from me. Like you're not. It's just weird.
If I'm at the gas station, most of the guys will be like, I got it. I'll pump it for you. They won't even.
Okay, yeah. So that's what that would be better than trying. Like, why are you not trying to pump the gas?
Sometimes they'll be like, I got it. I'll pay for it. I was like, no, I'll pay for my own gas. Thank you. No, I'm good. I'm good. No, but men are weird.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's a funny conversation.
For men to be like, I've had a man be like, you know, my type normally, I don't care what your type is because you over here talking to me. I don't care about you and no other woman. I don't give a damn about none of that. Why are we talking about that right now?
I think for me, like when I was younger, I feel like I used to miss the signs. Like I was a little slow. I ain't catch the hints. I ain't catch the, the subtle drops of words. I was slow. I ain't saying nothing.
My daughter said her generation will stare you down and expect you to approach them. Yeah, these little young boys want to be chased. They want to be chased.
Yeah, it's different nowadays.
Teaspoon said, I've been talking and engaging on the phone, but haven't had any sexual conversations. I'll get to a point where I'll say something dumb to avoid bringing it up. Which is crazy because normally for women, and I can't speak for all women, but for me, if we want to have sex with you, you will know.
Yeah.
We don't have to have a conversation about it. You will know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very obvious.
We're laughing, carrying on with you, engaging in the conversation. More than likely, we like you, and it'll eventually get to that.
Well,
if it's
real
dry, like
we do want you to lead. He said we're walking a thin line of do I lead or shut the fuck up? No, you definitely lead, but just you have to you got to be mindful of what you're saying. So it's really simple. It's just to be honest with you, it's just be yourself. If yourself is an annoying motherfucker, then we just ain't gonna mesh.
But eventually it's gonna come out.
Yeah, but if you just being yourself and we mesh, we just mesh. Everybody ain't for everybody, so you just got to be you, no matter who you attracted to.
I think people overthink it sometimes. You know what I mean? You just talk.
T-Spring said, he said, I'm slow. You sound like Adrian. So many times I've had women say I was wanting to, but you didn't make a move. See, you dealing with women who maybe not, they might not be as confident either. And if they don't feel like the chemistry is reciprocated, they're not even going to cross that line. So, but I want what I want. I'm gonna let you know. Look, I want you. It's really simple for me. I'm not.
Yeah, I think we overthink it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think most people they overthink it. It's not that serious. Don't overthink it. Just make a move. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, no, you can't be like, bust it open, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, say something stupid, right? But I think that people just kind of overthink it. And I try to think because I'm like, I don't know. I just when I was younger, I just didn't really think of it in that way. You know, you just talking, communicating. But I guess maybe like time passed and I'm like, yo, I missed that sign. Like she was dropping hints. Oh, well, I guess I missed it. But I definitely was one of those. I definitely.
T-Spring said, how long should we be engaging in conversation until I bring up sex? And how should it be brought up respectfully? I think
you talking.
I think sexual conversations don't have a timeline, but I think they come up naturally. I think people who are attracted to each other and are compatible, those conversations just happen naturally. I don't think it's a timeline to those. If you feel uncomfortable having a sexual conversation with somebody, they might not like you like that. Right. Because to me, a woman will drop hints to let you know it's okay to have no conversation, and it don't have to be overly sexual. I could just be like, you say, oh, I'm gonna take you out today. My response would be like, oh, good, I get the rub on you. That's what I actually say that. So like, good, I miss you. I'm gonna rub on you, or I'm gonna sniff you because I like the way you smell. It'll be something that lets you know that I'm attracted to you in a way where you don't have to have an overly sexual conversation with me.
And then I think, like you just said too, I think if you spending time, I think it's easier to tell, right? Because like you spending time and you crack a little joke, she laughing at your joke. Boy, stop, boy. You know, just a little.
Right. That's exactly how it is.
The little flirty touches, right? Where you're like, yeah, I see you. But I think and then it becomes a little bit easier for you to have that communication. That's another thing, right? That's a whole nother topic. People don't be dating like that. They just go off of just talking on the phone the whole time instead of getting in front of each other. Or not talking, DMing and texting. And you know, getting it, because I think there's that chemistry that you'll really be able to tell when y'all actually go out on a date and see each other in each other's presence. And you'll be able to feel that chemistry. You'll be able to feel that flirting, right? So now it's a whole lot easier to have that conversation instead of playing Russian roulette and somebody DMs or text messages trying to figure out what she thinking. And you over here like, I'm going to throw this little in her DMs and see what she say. Like, no. And when you don't get a response, you like, oh, dang, guess she wasn't feeling me like that.
Yeah. But I will tell you this. it should be very simple to tell through a phone conversation. If a girl is just having a conversation with you because she cool with you and you're easy to talk to, and if she is talking to you because she really like you like that and want to sleep with you. Because a lot of women want guys who are like their homegirls, so they just having conversations with them and they don't expect you to go anywhere. So it's easy for them to talk to them. You should be able to tell the difference between that conversation and the conversation of a woman who wants to sleep with you. It's not going to be the same kind of conversation. Yeah, y'all going to have some serious conversation. Y'all going to talk about some good stuff. But somewhere in that conversation, she going to slide something in to let you know, I'm going to need a little bit more than this little deep surface, whatever talk that we have. I'm going to need a little bit more because we going to flirt some kind of way. I ain't talking to nobody on the phone for no whole bunch of time. And
so that's another question. Like, because I know some people will talk on the phone, like you in the same city, right? And talk on the phone for like 3 weeks to a month before they even go out on the first date. Like, are you doing that? Hold on, listen.
Everyone's different where and how they grew up sometimes. I agree, but I don't think human interactions are that far off if you like somebody or not. What did you see? Huh? What you mean? What do I slide in? Huh? Oh, Lord. I'm sliding in. What you mean? I need context. I need context. Yeah, I definitely, but back to what Darnell said, I do agree that people are different, but I don't think there is a huge difference in knowing that somebody likes you. Like, I think, like, if I'm on the phone with Adrian, we having a regular conversation. There is nothing. Like, he on the phone with Debbie, she trying to do some things. You can tell.
I don't miss.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. The hints that I slide in the hints. Okay, I was like, "Oh, child, I'm sliding there."
Oh, yeah, that you could have used a better word choice.
First of all, if I'm number one, if I'm talking to somebody, and it's just on the phone, things that I'll slide in, I'll be really giggly, like Adrian says. It's certain things he'll say, and it probably ain't even that goddamn funny. But I'm gonna be laughing like, oh shit, like he's the funniest man on earth. And also, if we're talking about anything, because normally if it's somebody that I like, we're gonna talk about more than just surface level stuff. So it could be other relationships, how you are. It could be anything. If I'm trying to get to really know you, you will know I'm trying to get to know you outside of just regular conversation. And I can even mention something like, what kind of colognes do you wear? Because I like a man that smell good. I'll tell you things that I like, and you'll know. Oh shit, okay, taking notes. She like this shit. Or I might even mention, I like eating at this place. You ever eat here before? We should go eat there. I'm trying to bait you into taking me on a date. Shit. But I think there are certain things that you say in a conversation with somebody that you are sexually attracted to that you just don't say in conversations with people that you're not.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, it's just
that's
natural.
Facts.
Yeah, so. Right.
And
like I'm saying, why I'm saying this is because for women, most of the time, if we ain't saying nothing to where it seemed like we might be attracted to you, we ain't attracted to you. We're not even joking in that way with you because we don't want to confuse it. We don't want you to think nothing different. We're not even going there. Strippers, white girls, overseas women, or hood girls, all different approaches. Of course, the approaches are different, but it's still going to be some semblance of a conversation that shows that they want to fuck. I mean, they're not all going to be the same approach, but somewhere in that conversation, we're going to know something. And if you confused or don't know, it's the same way as if women trying to figure out, is this nigga going to marry me? No. If you got to ask, it's no.
Strippers don't. It ain't no conversation with them. It's a transaction with stripper.
What kind of sexual conversation do you want to have? I really don't think sexual conversations really need to be had. Like, I don't know what you want to talk about. I'm not sure what conversation you want to have. Because we just gonna do it. We'll talk about it later if we need to tweak some shit, but we gonna go do what we gonna do. I'm hoping you got some experience because we old enough to have it. And yeah, I'm not discussing, I'm not having a whole conversation about sex with anybody, to be honest with you. I'm just not. But that's me. I love to see the stats on women I've turned off by talking too damn much. Because look, the topic is, what do men do that turn women off? Talking about sex to me, it's a deal breaker for me. I don't want to talk to you no more. Because to me, that's easy. That's natural. Everybody want to have sex. That's the easy conversation. Let's talk about something else. Thank you, Teespring. But yeah, I don't know. Do y'all talk about sex with people before you have sex with them?
No, not really. No, I think it's, for me, like letting a guy know is like the laughing, like those type of, or even like if you laugh and I just put my hands on you some type of way, like letting you know, like giving you those type of cues. But as far as like us having I don't know what we would talk about, how that conversation would go beforehand.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I think after you have had sex with somebody and y'all comfortable with each other, those conversations are easy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a conversation. Because if you ask me some crazy shit, it's gonna be over with. No. What position you like best? What? Are we in 10th grade? What the hell? No, I don't know. What do you mean? What's our next topic? Oh God, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, this one's a good one. What TV show hurt when you realized it was fake? Wrestling. I loved wrestling as a kid.
I did too.
Wrestling.
Couldn't nobody tell me it wasn't real.
Hold on, Teespring's got a question. Have you ever grew attraction to someone you weren't looking at in that way? No. Me personally, no. Have y'all?
No. I don't think.
No, never. No.
Yep. WWF, Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I mean, wrestling was the shit back in the day, and we thought it was real.
Oh man, it's crazy. You thought it was real. You like, man, that was my show. Like, I love wrestling, and then you like, somebody bust my bubble. Like, you know it ain't real, right? I never forget it, because at that time I was probably about 13 or 14 when I got my bubble bust. I'm like, huh? Wrestling is real. What you talking about? Like, no, it's storyline, it's fake, all that. I mean, the moves, they're practicing, but they're not hurting each other for real.
Right.
And then, of course, once you start looking at it in a different lens now. You like, dang, it is fake.
Yep. Because that was like, if you think about it, back in the day, there was really no other like reality type stuff. So that was it.
Well,
I think mine was the stories.
You thought that was real?
Like how into it my grandmother, my mama was. I was like, all this crap is fake, and y'all make us sit and watch this every day on our summer break. This is terrible. Y'all ain't here watching this like Like people would get so upset about it. It was such a serious thing.
Oh my God. Not the stories. T Spring said he thought cartoons were real. He thought he could actually meet Bugs Bunny. I guess we all thought, I guess all kids think cartoons are real though, right? Like, I don't know. I thought, yeah, I think as a kid you do.
I don't know. I never thought I was gonna meet Bugs Bunny.
I thought I could meet like the Ninja Turtles.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why. My sister said Victor Newman was real.
Okay.
I definitely thought reality TV was real. And then you start realizing, like, I just use Love and Hip Hop Atlanta as an example, right? Out of all the restaurants in Atlanta, y'all end up at the same restaurant. Come on now. Y'all just happen to go to the same restaurant all the time.
I'm glad they let us know that, you know, these are, it's set up that way. So
right,
we set up a meeting for them to meet. And
yeah,
I think but now back in when reality first started coming out, like what was that show called? Real World.
Yeah, that type of stuff was real.
Oh yeah,
that was real.
Well, I don't know about Flavor of Love now. Come on now. But
they was really kissing that ugly motherfucker.
Hey, Didi, stop. Ugh, Didi, don't
really
do
that.
Good.
Yeah, court shows are fake. I know a couple people that been on them.
Right, that court show.
I love them court shows.
Maury, you know, all of this stuff is entertainment TV. Like, and you like, what? Yeah.
Jerry.
Cheaters.
Cheaters.
He put making the band. You petty. Darnell, you are petty. Oh my God. Yeah, Cheaters. Oh my God.
Cheaters.
Like,
y'all see Tammy done remade it, her fake show.
That's my shit. Caught in the Act, Unfaithful. I know a guy that was on there, so I know it's real.
It's still fake, but it'd be fun. Some of that stuff be funny, man. You know, you just have a good kick, get a good kick out of it. But yeah.
Cheaters used to be my jam.
Cheaters. Yeah, I think Cops was fake.
Hey, boo. I don't know.
That's one I don't know. I mean, because I don't know if, you know, some of the stuff could be reenacted, but
well, probably not.
I can see a lot of that stuff actually happening. So I don't know.
I don't think that was because just like First 48.
Okay.
That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh no, child. But there's so much fake stuff on TV now. It's just like, you know what? Forget it. Whatever. Yeah. So, question of the week we got here, y'all. Oh Lord. Who is the greatest vocalist of all time? Whitney Houston. Period, point, and the blank. You talking about my hometown? You come straight to Bristol. It's all real. No script. You ain't never lied. Is First 48 real? I mean, is 48 hours real? I don't know about 48 hours. I don't know. Yeah, definitely Whitney. I don't know of another person that. No, Whitney Houston. Unreal. I hate
Big
that.
Luther.
Nah, he ain't no better vocalist than Whitney Houston.
Big Luther. Big Luther.
And I'm a huge Luther fan, but vocals, nah. Can't nobody outsing Whitney Houston.
Whitney with a close second.
Mariah Carey. Over Whitney Houston? Hell no. R. Kelly, best vocalist of all time? Absolutely not.
What? R. Kelly?
Not on the vocal side, I don't think.
Nah.
No, we say of all time. Ain't no men or women of all time vocalists.
All time, I still go with Luther. Luther, then Whitney, close second.
Man, Brian McKnight, no. We don't even acknowledge him no more. The way he don't acknowledge his kids.
Oh, don't do that. Mariah.
No.
Okay.
Mariah's more of a commercial singer. We talking about Flatfoot.
We talking
singing.
about right.
Flatfoot in front of a mic, nobody around you, just singing.
Acapella, don't need no music, just let it go. Rip.
Whitney Houston.
Big Lufa.
Down.
Big Lufa.
Nah.
We're gonna have I'm gonna put a poll. I'm gonna put a poll up on the Facebook page.
Let's ask
Whitney or Big Lufa. Oh man, what we asking JD?
I don't know. I don't know.
Man, I'm done. I'm out of here, DD. Show over with. Cut the show. Cut the show, DD. What y'all got going on with this?
Dan Smith is out strutting the runway half naked with his new body. Dang, Drina.
Right.
Good Lord, her internet is terrible. Yeah, we're gonna you gotta do a poll.
Yeah,
I'm quite sure Whitney's gonna win by landslide. I can guarantee.
I doubt it. I'm gonna put a poll up. Yeah.
Lufa,
not Lufa.
All right, y'all. We about to go on to our main topics while Drina is doing whatever she's doing with her the internet. So the topic of this show, I got it from Teespring's page, and I thought it was a good question. Would you prefer a rich cheater or a broke faithful person? I don't want to put man. I thought I'd change that. I'm going broke faithful person all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Broke and faithful. Not a rich cheater.
No.
Okay. So why not the rich cheater?
Because I don't care how much money you got. Some things money can't buy.
What money can't buy schooling?
I don't want a cheater. That means you're betrayed. You don't mind betraying me. You're not loyal. You're not honest. You're not trustworthy. I don't need that. You can keep your money. I got money.
Okay. How many? I mean, do you think that overwhelmingly people would say the same thing, or do you think that? I ain't even finished.
No.
No.
And I say that because a lot of people want money until they get money, and until they get with somebody with money, and then they realize it wasn't all what it's cracked up to be. And character and morals and values is way, way more needed than money.
Okay.
Because what's like, in my opinion, I value the person more than I value the things. So if I gotta worry about who you with, what you doing, and if I gotta share with you what we got with somebody else, I don't want it.
But then y'all go to, y'all can't really go to the nice restaurant and he pick up the tab like that.
That's fine. I got money.
Okay. You okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Teespring, I'm taking a faithful person at the store. I don't need to be rich if it comes with that heartache and pain. I know that's right. Just like you got all that money, God can take it. Sure can. I'm saying and agreeing, I'll do without. Yeah. I don't want a person that doesn't value me. They value their money and what it can buy them more than they value me. Yeah, he know I am. That's why he asked the question. He's trying to be funny.
Okay. Drina, you cool? Is she froze? I think Drina done came back and froze on us.
She good. Drina, you here? I thought she was moving.
She
Drina.
moving in slow-mo.
Child, that ain't terrible. The eclipse that daggone thing. That's the topic. Some don't value nothing. They don't. Being cheated on is a pain I don't ever want to feel again. Broke, faithful person all day, period. I don't think people really consider the trauma that cheating causes. I don't think they have normalized cheating so much. Oh yeah, grandma went through it, your grandpa. Yeah, and they was some bitter ass people. Like people don't value it. Yeah. And I also think like one thing that has been lost when it comes to partnerships, especially on the woman side, is they do not they have this misconception that the man is always supposed to do everything all the time. And it's like, well, what happens if he can't? Then what happens? Do all rich cheaters give headache, heartache, and pain? Well, I don't know. You had a rich cheater, Darnell? I mean, you tell us. Have you had a rich cheater?
I guess so. I'm guessing what he's saying is, I'm going, and he can respond to this, but I'm guessing he's saying, if just because he's rich and he cheats, he don't cause heartache and pain.
No, that's why I said. Well, that's why I said some women will be okay with a rich cheater because they don't value anything other than money. So they cool with the dude doing whatever because they don't really like him anyway. They just want his money. So anybody that's okay with a man cheating on them just because they got money don't really like that person anyway. They just like what they can do for
them. Yeah.
He said exactly, Mrs. GC. You weren't even really sure what you were saying. I'm so fair for becoming famous and successful, and then women come to me because I wouldn't trust the motives ever. You don't got to be fearful. Use your discernment. You know what it is. You control the boundary. You the gatekeeper to your boundary. So you either let them in or you keep them out.
Very true. I like that.
I only date separately with someone I've known for the money. Yeah. I mean, and a lot of times guys have this obsession with showing what they have and then get so shocked when they attract those kind of women. It's like, you think he was going to get? Oh, you thought she liked you. Oh, that was cute. And that's why we keep having these cyclical conversations about women who don't do this. They don't cook no more. They don't do this. They don't bring nothing to the table because they don't have to. Because you keep showing what you got, so they come into you attracting the vultures. They ain't gotta bring nothing else but their ass and a cute face. Why would they need to do anything else? They don't like you.
And then they in their feelings because, like you said, they guys are funny, right? You know, because they don't have game. A lot of them don't. Let's be clear. Like a lot of guys don't have game. So what they gonna do? They gonna leave with their pockets. They gonna spend money, buy you, try to win you over with that. And then, you know, once they won you over with that, now they mad at you because you want to keep getting the money, right?
Yep.
Like, bro, that's how you got her, is because of the money. Now she wants you to continue to give. I ain't no ATM. All she wants is my money. But that's what you led with.
Yep. Darnell said, do more women get cheated on by rich or broke dudes? First of all, we already know it's not rich because there's not that many rich dudes. And second of all, women get cheated on by all men. It don't matter what they got. All men who cheat. If you cheat, you cheat. Just like men get cheated on with women who cheat.
Yeah, that's kind of a flawed statistic because there's way more broke dudes than way more broke dudes than rich dudes. Way more, right? So
yeah, like flaunting what you got, like Teespring, like wear your little small chain, chill out. Just leading with your money with me will never. That's the same as talking about sex with me.
Oh yeah, that's a turn off.
Same.
So guys, I don't know. Okay, yeah, guys really do that. Like, so that's offline conversation. I have to. But I was about to say something, but I was like, oh man, yeah, I'll tell you offline. But guys really lead with how much money they make, how much money they got. They really do that. Like,
yes,
I would think you wouldn't want to, like, because I want to make sure that you like me for me and not because I feel like it's a full package, right? I mean, of course, what I can provide and things like that, but ultimately, I want you to like me and my personality. Like, so I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I make good money. I got investments and I got this and I got that. Like, why would I do that? And I don't even know if you're gonna be around, so I don't even want you to know. You know what I'm saying?
You see what T Spring said? He said, yes, guys really do that because all social media shows these women that want money. That's exactly what it is. Like, just look at the celebrities. Like, if they don't show off, this is the hip hop celebrities because white folks don't really do this that much. But black people in hip hop community, they got to show their money to their ear, down their arm. They showing their big chains. They got the Bentley. They got the Rolls Royce. They got all this flashy shit. Half of them broke anyway, but social media make them look like they're rich. Because that's how they want to get the IG model, the model with the BBL, all this shit. Because it's like a starter package for these hoes. I don't know.
Dang, you just popped something in my mind. MTV Cribs, when I realized that was fake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially on the rapper side. Now, some of those, actors and athletes was real, but especially they was like most of the rappers, they said they was fake. They rented out a place. Because they were saying now that you know that, go back and watch some of them, and they would like kind of be like eyes be wondering when they're trying to lead you through the house. You know what I mean? Like they didn't know, like, yeah, not like over here, like it would be kind of like you could pick up like they didn't really know the house like that. Yeah. So anyways, but yeah.
Now they doing it on social media every day.
Right. And it's crazy because I got a homeboy because he always posting statistics, and he was like, man, based on these statistics, I don't know, is the world lying? Because everybody on social media balling. Based on these statistics, something that ain't right because everybody on here flossing.
Everybody, entrepreneurs, everybody 6 figures plus, everybody. You're right. T-Spring said a lot of men only have money, no personality, no talk game, no intellect.
Right.
Period. He said, but it's more classy women that don't want a man for money, but that's not pushed in the algorithm. Hell no, they don't want to see us win.
Yo, I hate my algorithm. I hate it. I go, so when you go on your homepage, you go on your homepage. If I go on my homepage right now, all I see is butt naked, half naked women, and I don't.
What you been looking up?
That's what I don't follow nobody like that. Nothing. I be looking up stock. Like you never see Wall Street Trapper, none of that type of stuff on my homepage, and that's what I be looking at.
Them women probably looking at the same thing, Adrian. They want to know who on the stock page. Y'all probably looking up the same stuff.
Hold on. T-Spring, wait a minute. I'm posting it now. I forgot I screenshot. I'm posting that. T-Spring's in his Explore page, y'all. Listen, on Instagram. So he sends me a message the other day. It's like, he's saying, oh, you popular. Because I popped up on his Explore page. And I'm like, what the fuck did you be researching? To start on Explore.
I'm telling you, I don't think
he had this thick ass Fiona
no more.
I'm like, why Fiona got a big ass on your Explore page?
Let me see. And I'll be like,
I gotta put that. I gotta post that. That shit's funny. I said you are very well rounded in your search engine because he had everything on there. I got my Fiona thick ass. Y'all gotta see this shit. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. You got pregnant people, sports. Oh Lord, okay.
Bodies.
I don't know what you be looking up, Adrian.
See what I'm saying? I be like, I'm
Uh-huh.
like my Explorer page ain't nothing like what I be looking up.
I don't even know. I don't even really go. Well, I guess mine's about right. Yeah, I got some math problems on here. Dawn Staley, some wings.
Who is
Keith
Fiona?
Keith Lee, Fiona from Shrek.
Man, stop.
Wait till y'all see his Explore page. I screenshot it. I'm sending it to y'all. I was like, why is Fiona this thick? What is going on? So you got the sports. Man, he talking about don't judge my Explore page. Y'all don't know, child. Listen, that is so funny. All right, y'all. Next questions. We gonna run out of time before we get through all this.
Okay.
Could you be in a relationship or married where you and your partner live separately? Absolutely. My dream.
I think that's what I want.
So this it's funny y'all say that. Like I actually know people like that, but typically the ones that I do know is like they done it before, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, you got married, but still have their own place. You know, yeah. Do they stay together sometimes? Yeah, but then other times, like they both go back to their places. You know what I mean? They don't stay every single night at the house together, and for them, it works, right? And I don't like that people try to act like it don't work. You know, if it works for you, then it works for you. People, oh, that's crazy. You inviting this and that. Well, some people like their space, and
no, you're just undisciplined.
Right. Some people like their space. They like to be loud, you know, do whatever. And I need a break. And if you can afford it, like, you know, have two places, why not? But for me, I got kids. That's not something I personally
it won't work.
Yeah, to me that'd be a lot. So for me personally, no, but I wouldn't judge nobody that wanted to do it or seen fit to do it. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's not traditional. Man, what is traditional nowadays? So if it works, I'm with you. If it works,
that would be my dream marriage. That would be the only way I get married, because I ain't getting married. So
that's the only way. Y'all gotta have two spots. Y'all stay together, but at the same time,
still ain't getting married. I'm lying. I'm still not doing it. No. If you have kids that aren't my kids, I'll rather we have our own spaces. When that little rascal go off to college, maybe we could consider it. Yo, T-Spring, shut up. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't see the incentive in marriage at all. So, but that's just me. Y'all get married now out there. Now y'all young folk, get married. Do the right thing. So okay, y'all. I want to talk about this because I have watched so many like dating shows or YouTube channels where they're talking about dating and singles and all this stuff. And every time somebody asks a single mother about their criteria and what they want in a man, and they say, I got a child, blah, blah, blah. They always say, I don't need a man to come in and help me with my child. What? I'm so confused. Shut up, T-Spring. You got a big old boy in your house. Shut up. I'm confused on how you could be looking for a serious relationship with somebody to date, and you have a child. And then you sit there and name, I take care of my own kids. I don't need nobody to come in and try to be their dad. I don't need them to do that. What are you looking for, ma'am? I'm confused.
I have a friend that's like that. And when I ask her that question, she's like, she don't have an answer. Like, she's like, my kids have a dad. Okay, but this man is living with you and your children. You think he's not influencing them in some type of way?
Ignore them or something? I don't get it. And they get very defensive when you ask what role do you want the man to play. I don't understand.
And but my friend that I'm talking about, her boyfriend, his family, like he comes from a two-parent household, like and his dad has told him like when you get with a woman with kids, like you got to step up. And so, but she's like,
Right.
nah, I don't need that. How you gonna tell a man that's in love with you and he want to be in your part of your kid's life? No, I don't need you to do that. What? You sound crazy.
I don't get it.
Hey man, these y'all peoples. I'm just saying, these y'all peoples.
I don't get it. I can't be asking him to take the trash out and he look at me. Leave my boy alone. Teach me. Yeah, I just don't understand the logic. And this is probably why they're single.
Mm.
Because who the fuck is signing up for that? I don't understand. I don't know. It sounds wild to me. But I don't think, and I think they're like sometimes women don't understand, men too, but women don't understand certain words that they use that repel men from them.
Mm.
He said, if I'm dealing with the woman seriously, I'm going to engage with your kids and hope we can develop a relationship with his dad too. Because you grown and you understand how these things work. These bitter biddies is out here on these social media wavelengths sounding crazy as hell, talking about they don't want nobody to say nothing to their kids, do nothing to their kids. Do what? Ma'am, go sit down. Go finish raising your kids.
Because if I was dating someone with kids, right, and we got serious, right, I would want to meet, the baby dad just to, hey, I'm around, I'm here, no issues, no beef, just have a man-to-man conversation. Like, I'm not trying to replace you. I'm not trying to any of that, right? I'm here as the man, but I get your place, right? It's just a conversation because I just think it's a respect thing, right? And I think it should be had because we grown, like just a respectful conversation. Yeah. Because I'm around your child. So, you know what I mean? I want you to feel comfortable with who I am and I'm around your child.
All right.
So, I get it. Some people.
If we dating and you're not letting me have a conversation with your kid's father, that will scare me off. Absolutely.
Right.
Because what is going on? Why? Is he crazy and he gonna kill me, or y'all still fucking? Because that's like the only two ways this gonna go. Right. Yeah. I don't know. These chicks out here down bad right now, baby. These nursing homes, they're gonna have to build some more nursing homes. They're gonna be packed.
Yeah, it's getting bad, ain't it?
It's
getting bad, ain't it?
Yeah. So last question we got, y'all. Since it seems to be the great divide, especially in the Black community, between men and women, period. Like just men and men, women and women. It's just this great divide. What are your thoughts on ways we can get the Black community loving each other? Chance, you get that answer, you're gonna be a billionaire.
I think it starts definitely within yourself, right? I know some things we talked about just from the standpoint of protecting and how we look at, even our women, right? Just because she's not smiling don't mean she bitter, don't mean she mad, don't mean any of that, right? We can't just keep putting that on people. So just stuff that simple, we have to just kind of chill out on that. We got to cut that out. That's a start for sure.
Yeah.
I think we need some more love songs because these songs are horrible. And also just having more conversations because what we see online is not, those people aren't the majority. Them kind of conversations are not the majority. That's not how the majority of the people feel. But like Adrian said, his algorithm, that's not what he's looking for. It's just weird shit on our algorithm. It's like we seeing all of that trash to like divide us even more. But
Mhm.
most people want to go to work and they want to come home to somebody. They want to work along with somebody,
Yep.
have a family. Like we all pretty much want the same things. Like yeah, some weird people, but the
And get
majority of
busy.
us are looking for the same thing, and we want the best for our community.
Yeah. And I think one of the biggest things is that people who have quote unquote made it out have to reach back, and they can't look down on people who haven't reached that level or that mindset yet, because it's really easy to have conversations about things when we're not struggling with anything when it comes to like basic everyday needs in life. So like sometimes we'll be on here talking about like relationship stuff, and people at home they don't even know what they're gonna eat tomorrow. So it really starts really at a basic level of trying to figure out how do we change the mindset of people who are still stuck in such an impoverished way of thinking, to where you can't even have these different conversations with them because they just trying to figure out if their water gonna get cut off tomorrow. Because a lot of this, the hate that's being spewed online is coming from a lot of people who really are struggling.
Yeah.
My
So
daughter said my generation needs to stop the comparison with others our age, just genuinely being happy for one another, supporting one another, and uplifting one another. The envy is insane. That's true. Social media puts that a lot of weight on y'all with that.
then
We
we
lack.
had to, like you said, reach back. I want to definitely mention what you said about reaching back because I think that's big. Um, I think that when we see people and especially young, so looking at someone like your daughter's age, when you see people that's actually happy in a relationship, right, and enjoying it, having conversations with them and them actually saying like, no, I enjoy this, like I enjoy being in you know a monogamous relationship,
Mhm.
with someone, and I'm happy, and I like the growth that we're doing. We doing this together, right? And sharing that, I think that for us, the biggest thing was, and I don't know about y'all, but it was like, don't settle down. Like that's, I can't. I mean, we talked about this, especially being a
Mhm.
guy. Like, don't settle down. Don't settle,
Yep.
man. You 21, you 22. Don't settle down. And I could, I had a conversation with other guys, and and I'll throw the caveat out there that we're all married, and just saying like I didn't settle down because in my 20s because I was told not to,
Mm.
um, like by guys, just, oh man, it's the stupidest thing you ever do, don't do it, like you wasting your life, like, oh man, I'm telling you. And so that negative talk needs to cease, as well
Mhm.
too, because what happens is when you're hearing all of that and then you have one negative experience, it's like it molds you to say everybody's like that. And I feel like that's what's happening now when
Mhm.
we know the minority, kind of in this case anyways, with this type of stuff screams louder than the majority. And so there's some good people out here, some great people out here, and you wouldn't think it if you just looking on social media that
Mm.
there's good people out here, but they are some great individuals, great human beings. And if you put that energy out there, you're gonna get one of those that you're seeking. You just got to put that energy out there.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because when you're talking about young men in their 20s and young women, but young men in particular, there is a really big push for them to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you're wasting a whole decade of your life where you chasing fast shit, superficial shit. And then you get into your 30s and now you're kind of like you're starting all over and you're trying to figure it out. And you kind of
Mm-hmm.
you're way behind the power curve, um, compared to your other cultures, your counterparts. And one thing that I've noticed is that women are conditioned and taught to get married so that they can elevate financially. Men are never taught that those two things go together, even though we know the quickest way to wealth is two incomes. We know
Mm-hmm.
that. two household income. But men never look at it that way because they feel like I've been trained that I have to be the breadwinner. It has to be me. All the onus has to be on me. It has to be on my back. And when they meet a woman that can come and help elevate and y'all can move together, it doesn't work because men and their ego get in the way and they got to do it. It just got to be us.
That's not the natural order of what you're taught.
Right.
Like you have to kind of go through it and be like, oh, this is something different. Like she got her own, but she riding for me too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what you taught to do. Is like, oh, someone you can take care of, someone that's needs you, someone that, what we're talking about, look crazy.
Right.
All of these things is kind of what you hear, from the OGs when you coming up, and that's what you start to really, really think. And then I never forget it because like this is the stuff that I was hearing, and I was just like, I don't want that. Like I tried that, and I was like, ain't no way. I do not want this. I do not want somebody that's crazy. I do not want somebody that's gonna keep my car, all this craziness just because I fell asleep because I worked mids and I ain't answer the phone, for 4-5 hours because I was asleep, and now she done bust the window. Like, no, I don't want that. Like that's if that's all I can get, I don't want it. I'll be single for the rest of my life. And I actually made that declaration to myself. I said, before I be with somebody like that, I will be single for the rest of my life. And life changed. But life changed. But I think that we have to get out of what people are saying. And now that we the OGs, like we can't be putting that into the youngsters, man. Like, oh, blow through your 20s, have fun. Like, yeah, have fun. Nobody's not saying that, but get your stuff in order. Get your life together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You 25. Like, I had a house by 25.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it might be a little different now, right? So I won't go too deep on that because I know the times is a little different. But still, like, I was working on me. I was working on my life and trying to be better because I knew that how in the world I'm going to take care of, wife, kids, or bring something to the table and I ain't got nothing. Nothing at all, And I think that we should have fun, but you should be working on yourself. You should be getting ready. That's what other cultures do. They getting ready. If that's ultimately what you want, right? If you don't want that, then okay, cool. But if you saying like, I want to settle down, I want to have, the fulfilled relationship and build with someone, then you should be getting ready at 15, unless your parents done left you something. Like you should be getting ready, thinking about it at 15, 16 years old.
Yeah. And I also think that Black men have to stop looking for excitement, like when it comes to the 20s. Like they want everything to be exciting, the job to be exciting, the career to be exciting, the women to be exciting, everything they want it to be exciting. Like some of this shit boring, but it's gonna make you some money for a long time. Like they gotta no, you're not. Everybody ain't gonna be an NFL star. Everybody not gonna be an NBA. Everybody's not gonna be a rapper. Like get into something that got some longevity to it that you could pass down, and it actually helped you build that family or future that you say that you want. And then another thing is stop. Like this is the reason why a lot of Black men be having heart attacks and shit. It's too much weight on y'all. If you cannot do it all. So let some of that stuff go to your wife or your spouse or whoever it is that you with, so that if something do happen to you, she knows how to control some stuff. That whole, oh, I gotta be the breadwinner, I gotta do everything and pay all the bills. If that's our dynamic, cool. But she still should be equally invested in how y'all moving and how things work. Because a lot of men, like we talked about earlier, they get their money, they got the women, the vultures that come to them, they marry them gold diggers. Now they stuck. These bitches don't even know what the sign of a stroke look like. So just I want Black people in general to just really look at the advantages of a 2-person household. Just look at the advantages of that. Because not everybody making 6 figures. Not everybody is successful entrepreneurs. Not everybody's doing that. But we do have people that are doing pretty good. And if they come together, they're going to be doing real good.
Hey, man, I be having conversations. I want to buy like 100 acres and build our own community, man.
Oh, hold on. Nikki said all of it is boring, sis. They just don't have discipline. Now, that's a word right there. That is one thing that Black people have got to get together. That lack of discipline across the board is outrageous. Because if it don't feel good, they ain't doing it.
Instant gratification, right? Yeah. That's what everybody wants. People don't realize, you know what I mean? Like you see the glitz and glamour, you know, you grew up watching the Disney movies, all of that. You see the movies, you know, live happily ever after. Like, nah, like you got to put in work. This is work. Every day you have to make the choice to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you know, it's like, oh, it's work or it shouldn't be that hard. No, it's hard. You're not going to be able to get your way all the time. You know, you're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to do things, you know, for the greater good of the household. And that just comes with it. But, you know, for us, it's like, man, I'm just giving up way too much. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. Well, it's the life you chose. You know, live it. Work on it. Keep growing. Keep investing in you and your spouse. You know, go to counseling, whatever you guys need to do. Make sure that you're doing it and build your relationship. Like your relationship should be what you guys make it. You know what I'm saying? It should be what you guys make it. So what y'all want out of it, y'all work for it. Remember why y'all got married. I tell anybody that. Like, why did you get married? Like, remember that. Remember what that looked like. Remember why you made that choice to say, this is the person for me. This is who I want to live the rest of my life with. Keep that in your back pocket. Whatever you need to do to remind that. Because it ain't easy. Y'all gonna get on each other's nerves.
And for those of you guys who are not married, and y'all say y'all want to be married, and y'all claiming y'all trying to figure it out and all that good stuff, listen, stop taking life for granted. Everybody, soon they're going to wake up tomorrow. And they got more time to do something. You don't have 10 years of borrowed time to just do whatever you want to do. Get your basic need. First of all, do your basic. Have a car. Can we start? Have a car. Have an apartment, whatever it is that you need, so that you're not out here doing stupid shit for Instagram, social media, whatever. Like, you don't even have, you got to have the basic stuff in life and stop out here trying to show off like you got something. But then you saying you want a wife, you want a husband. Get your basic stuff together so that you are a viable candidate for the person that you're actually looking for. Because y'all out here sounding crazy talking about this list you got when you don't have anything on the list yourself. You sounding crazy. Social media gonna have a lot of y'all jacked up in real life, man. And they got a lot of y'all jacked up in real life right now.
Yeah.
Some of the reasons for getting married was jacked up in the first place. Listen, that's a whole nother topic. She said cars are mandatory. You'd be surprised. But yeah. I really want this generation to stop thinking that they have to compete with everybody on social media. Y'all don't know them people. Y'all don't know them. Just do the work. Do the work. Y'all, I think that was a great conversation. We got some work to do. A lot of work to do. We so behind. It's terrible. It's sad. It's really sad. Yeah, social media definitely got folks delusional, Nikki. Definitely. You'd be surprised how many people y'all think got money that's broke as hell. You'd But they gotta keep they gotta keep that image up. You gotta look a certain way. I've had people come, because my podcast studio is in my house right now. I've had people come to my house and I'm thinking, oh, they that shit, They come to my house like, oh my God. What the fuck you live at?
Apartment.
It was all of a facade. Okay. They broke, baby. They out here struggling.
Broke is a joke.
But they look good on social media. They look good. What y'all got coming up for this week, y'all? What y'all got going on? Anything. Got 5 minutes.
Oh man, we kind of blew through today, huh?
Yeah.
Me training, man. Be training and trading. I need to put that on a t-shirt. Training and trading. But yeah, man, training, doing team building exercises and helping organizations grow. Yeah, fun. And then, trading the stock market, man. We had a crazy first quarter. April ain't doing as great as the first 3 months, but hey man, if y'all ain't in the stock market, you better start getting in it. And if you don't know, you better talk to somebody, figure it out. Cause that's what we need to be at, man, especially us people of color. That's something that we kind of didn't get on. I know I didn't, only long-term investments, but never, any day trading, because I was always told that, oh, that's gambling, or, we ain't got no business in the market, oh, he's talking crazy. And then you got people around you breaking bread in that thing, and you like, hold up, man, like what you doing? Hold up, can you show me what you doing? I'm late to the party. But but yeah, man, so we gotta really start figuring out ways to generate that wealth, man, and close this wealth gap. So stock market is definitely one of the ways to do it.
Yeah. If you have it, because we just talked about folks struggling, trying to find something to eat. Stocks is the furthest thing from their mind. So
but I thought everybody was balling.
Yeah, what they say. What you just say, Darnell, Pastor Duval, that is Lil Duval himself said, regular folks doing better than a lot of them. Yes, indeed. She up to her eyeballs and frosting the ice and getting these desserts out the door, but I ain't mad. Keep them orders coming. I know that's right. That's what she got going on for the week. What you got, Drina?
My brain is so fried. I can't even think. I can't even think straight. I have had a day. What you got going on, Didi?
Building out this podcast studio has been.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Didi.
Yeah, we ain't talked about it because we've been out a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been an adventure. I got to get up early in the morning and let the guy come in so he can paint. So.
Okay. So you having different setups, different rooms? Are they going to be interchangeable or?
I don't know about the interchangeable part, but yes, it's 3 different rooms they can rent out, and then my studio.
Okay. You have a grand opening?
I don't know. I ain't even thought past trying to get this motherfucker open. It's a lot of work.
Didi antisocial. She ain't trying to do that.
I'm not antisocial. I'm just like who I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see. I don't know. I gotta see if I can do it in the business park that I'm in. If I do a grand opening, because I want to do it with DJ and all that stuff. So
okay,
we shall see. Thank you, Darnell.
Let us know this summer. We pulling up.
Yeah, child, I got so much going on. I was trying to post earlier, but I don't know why Facebook won't let me post it. But it really just deleted my post. I'm like, whatever. But I just got notification yesterday that the short film that I filmed last year was just submitted for six indie film festivals and awards. So they will be it'll go all throughout the summer. So you won't be I got to see the film finally yesterday. I haven't even seen it. So I was super excited about that. So we won't be able to actually put it to the public to all those festivals all over. And that'll be the end of July. So I'm super excited about that. And now they want to do some funding to do a feature film, a full feature film. So it's going to be an exciting year.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I can't wait for y'all to see it. I was shocked because I've never seen myself acting before, so I was like, and it's such a good short film. So
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Other than that, I think I'm good. Just loving on my grandbaby. That's it. Well, y'all, we appreciate y'all in these comments this week. Y'all came in here and showed out and showed us some love this week. Y'all know we're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If y'all got a topic y'all want us to talk about, let us know. If you want to be a guest on the show, or you know somebody that would like to be a guest on the show, let them know about the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, like it, tell the people about the Breaking Barriers podcast. And y'all, we'll be back next week. Y'all be good out there. Don't be making no babies, Adrian. My bad.
I'm done.
We out of here, y'all.